counting down to first pitch in Kansas City. It's the Red Sox and the Royals, and it comes your way next. Just off I-70 on the east side of town, a look at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the 2 starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
Steve EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox, as John Farrell's guys will line up like this. Rafael Montero will be on the mound to face them, and this is a guy that needs to establish the inside part of the plate because his stuff is such that he'll have a hard time getting by if he doesn't mix in location well. Napoli is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Miguel Rojas will also enter as he takes over at third base. AC Reed is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Johnny Peralta heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. First pitch of the night is taken for ball 1, and we are underway from Kansas City. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Robinson Cano will dig in now, and as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race, currently 2nd entering play. Cano waits on the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Leaning, and he makes the catch. Oh, he took it right out of the dugout for the 2nd out. Wow. David Ortiz gets his first opportunity now in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
2 out, nobody on. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
Yeah, and he was maybe just a pitch away from a spotless top half of the first inning. And now he's going to have some work to do with a runner on second now here following that two-out double.
Albert Pujols will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Let's go, Royal!
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
2 out here and a runner at second. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
From the stretch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The payoff pitch one more time. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Starting lineup for the Royals looks like this. Yordano Ventura is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Ruben Tejada comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And that fastball his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. he misses again, ball 3.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
Swing and a liner. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around first, on his way to second now. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
In now, Carlos Ruiz. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
And this one gets away. That could be a run. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
And now a pitch on the way. Chopper foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Ozuna is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Second inning upcoming here in KC with no score. Marcell Ozuna will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And the pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. The pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
It looked like he tried to elevate the fastball in that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough for trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Carlos Gomez will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting range. Pitch on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking one pitch, one spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
No score here as we play inning number 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Due to follow here is Adrian Beltre. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Adrian Beltre will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
He's set, now the pitch. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
He's ready, now the pitch. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. Reed is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Hanser Alberto strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this will be fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And this turned out to be a question of who'd blink first. I mean, these are two elite players in this game. Neither of whom will back down from anybody. That was a heck of a battle there. The good news is, there'll be others to come.
Standing in now, A.C. Reed. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Mike Napoli will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on one pitch, one zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Aire Adrianza will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner's back. He's ready now. The pitch, a bit high there. A ball and no strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, a base hit.
We'll take a look at this pitch again. It's a high fastball, and there really aren't too many options. Pretty much all you can do is try to slap that thing the other way. Just a good piece of opposite field hitting there.
Into the box, Stephan Romero, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair, We'll move to the third with no score. Gary Sanchez steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Johnny Peralta will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. That's wide. 2-0. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled back. Here it comes. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Jose Perella digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Jose.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Come on, Royals, let's go.
The pitch. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
And after you move a guy off the plate, you know he's all worked up. That's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though. In
now, Ruben Tejada. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and stepping in is the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
You can do it.
Pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. KC down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. David Ortiz is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And this will be a base hit for Ortiz. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently 3rd on the Red Sox in that department. Albert Pujols stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Ortiz, the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. He's set. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He waits. Now the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner will get back standing. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pause, now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's right there, and he is out trying to nab second on a great throw by Ruiz. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Romero will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing for Boston. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Miguel Rojas set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And now a pitch on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And the pitch. Ball 2.
No strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now here it comes. That one's in there. 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the pitch. And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a trip back to the 1990s. Many of you probably weren't even around yet, so that's a good reason to check out this date in baseball history. Alberto comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. From the stretch. In there, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Just keeping him close. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Whoa, avoid the dude.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play. AC Lee stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now here's the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Fouled back. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing and a fly ball. Ozuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Royals bats are quiet there. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Carlos Gomez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Carlos Gomez. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots. If he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Standing in now, Adrian Beltre. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And now a pitch on the way.
3-0.
3-0 now.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
And that's over. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Let's do it. Come on. Let's go. Shut him down.
Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Nelson Cruz digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Now the pitch. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
Well, this looks like one of those swings where it was just a flat-out yes. This is not one of those guys where you can sit off speed and then just react to the fastball. You're not going to just react to 98. But give him credit however he did it. He put a good swing on that ball.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Runners off for second. A pitch out, the throw, and that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, this takes some serious nerve here. To call for a pitch out on the first 2 pitches of an at-bat, if he's not going there, you're starting this guy with a 2-0 count and a runner on first. That's a really bold call.
And the pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here it comes. And it misses. 3-1 now. Johnny Peralta would be next. And he goes after ball 4 there as he swings and misses on the pitch in the dirt, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, and a second life out there on the mound because that was ball 4 he just went after.
Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. And he's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
Yeah, and you figure if you guess right on the pitch out, you're going to throw the guy out 9 times out of 10. But even though they sniffed this one out and the throw's not all that bad, they still can't get him at second base.
Now the 1-1 to Peralta. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Shut him down now!
Out of play. Has a look, now the pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And that's going to land foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And this is fouled straight back. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Now 1-0 Boston. Mike Napoli will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
In there, no balls and a strike. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Now the pitch. Line to left. Ozuna has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Stepping in now, Ehire Adrianza. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Stephen Romero
Will be next. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
In a 1-run game like this, just keeping this guy off base is a big development because he can do his damage in a lot of different ways.
in now, Stephen Romero.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Here's the pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Jose Perella will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Comes set, now the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
He's set, now the pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Ruben Tejada digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Now a swing and a chance for the third baseman, Beltre. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. And Cano out in front of it as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now. Too high. 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
David Ortiz steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And a good battle brewing as Ortiz lays off. It's full 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
That's generally the rule. If you throw a pitch on 2-1, you'll probably see it again on 3-2, and he comes up empty there.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
And that may be the pitch that he'll remember from this at-bat. When he's hot, he doesn't miss that.
2 out, nobody on. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit.
You know, this guy is really starting to get everybody's attention now. That's 8 straight games he's got. So let's see how long he can keep this thing going.
Marcell Ozuna will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Shut him down now.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. At first is Pujols, the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a throw over to first, runner back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball here is hit softly to the left side of the infield. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Red Sox lead 1, but they're up 1-0. Carlos Ruiz will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And now a pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Here it comes. And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now here it comes. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Pitch on the way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And it's a foul ball. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another full count pitch home. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Up high, 2-1 now. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Into the box, Hanser Alberto, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact.
Well, this is a changeup down in the zone. When you get that combination as a catcher, it's darn near impossible to make a play at second. He's in there easily with a stolen base.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And here's one of those times where the Royals have to start finding key hits.
He's ready now. The pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And it's a base hit as they finally break through here to tie the ball game at 1. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Well, he's been doing a really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run as this will wind up being an RBI double.
Mike Napoli digs in now after lining out in his last try. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. somebody else do.
Adrianza will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. He waits. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
From the stretch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he's safe. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Hansel Robles will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Stephan Romero will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Pause, now the pitch. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at 3rd.
Another run home to score in the inning. And it's not going to be charged to him, but still, he's got to find some way to get his guys out of this already.
Jose Pirela stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose the location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And no chance there. He'll make it to 3rd safely. Ruben Tejada gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a double play ball here for Beltre at 3rd. To second for 1. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. On to the back 3rd tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Darren O'Day is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Carlos Gomez will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Come on, Royal. Let's do it, guys.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Come on, Royal.
He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now a swing by Gomez and a ground ball to short. They may want to hurry. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So the bases are empty with 1 away for Adrian Beltre. Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. So it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
And you know, when you've got a 4-run lead on the mound, get ahead in the count, then make a fish for something. I mean, that's just classic pitching strategy right
there. In now, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He checked his swing there and pops this one up. And this is hauled in by the catcher Ruiz, and that'll be that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Willie Peralta will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Carlos Ruiz stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Come on, Royals!
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's go, Casey! Come on, Casey! Let's go! Come on, Royals!
Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
Come on, Kansas City! Let's go! Let's go, Royals!
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, he absolutely needed that one. He's staring the old sombrero right in the face, but puts a good swing on the ball there, gets himself a base hit.
Miguel Rojas steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. On the ground down the first base line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Chopper foul. Here's another 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you take the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's set, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners on first with one down. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. Cano for one. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Royals are on top, 5-1. Gary Sanchez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Let's go! Get out of here, Red Sox.
3-0 now.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Come on, Casey.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. Over to the bag is Napoli as he handles it himself for the out. Johnny Peralta will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Shut him down now. Shut them down.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Sit him down. Come on, Royals.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll be a base hit for Peralta.
Well, you've got a big lead out there on the mound, so on 3-2, it's challenge time. He comes with the good fastball here, but this ball gets turned around for a solid single. That's all right, though. Better that than walking.
Robinson Cano will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back easily.
Get him doubled up.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
The Royals. Double play.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Let's go, Royals.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Cano awaiting the 2-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And I think having that guy on first is taking him totally out of his game.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so concerned. He's got the lead. If that guy wants to go, let him go.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Come on. Turn the double. Ball 4.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Number 34,
David Robertson will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. David Ortiz will will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is taken outside for ball one. And Ortiz just a fraction early there as his ball's lifted foul and out of play to the right. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
You're in a tough situation here on the mound because you don't want to load the bases, but you also need to be extra careful with this guy up here at the plate.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Hey now, turn two here!
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Let him take a hack at it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses ball four. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Back-to-back walks now by two different pitchers. The last one knocked the other pitcher out of the game. We'll see how forgiving their manager wants to be about this one.
Albert Pujols will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Come on, let's stop the bleeding here, guys.
From the belt, the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Has a look, now the pitch. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
He waits, now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
All right, now it's 3-0, and the watchword here needs to be restraint. Make sure he can find the strike zone before you go helping him out.
Swing and a miss, 3-1.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
Here's one hit towards the hole, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And not in time as the second run scores.
Now batting, left fielder.
Marcell Ozuna will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Get to!
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he's back standing.
Keep it on the ground. Hurt two.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Well, here you go on show track. This is a cut fastball that he winds up making contact with down near the handle. And it winds up an easy pop-out.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Into the box now, Carlos Gomez. And he takes ball one.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
Here's a ball lined into left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Adrian Beltre will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. And he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
He's ready now to pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Nothing to worry about here. We got him. Let's kill the inning right here.
Pause, now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. Nelson Cruz steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. This is foul right side. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
Boy, how quickly things can change. You come into this inning with a good-sized lead, and now you're fighting just to get out of here still tied.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Napoli is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied 5-5. Michael Feliz will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. A.C. Reed stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Man, goodness. This is just the 2nd pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you, he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Into the
box, Mike Napoli.
First baseman, Mike.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 413 feet, the estimate on that last home run. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, he's allowed 1 home run in the inning already. Maybe he's just a little gun-shy out there. The hit did not look like he wanted any part of that guy on 3-1, and he winds up putting him on.
Aire Adrianza will dig in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? What a flip for 1.
Boy, what a play just to get it out here. Have a look at this. You talk about improvising on the fly. That is some kind of sterling defense right there.
Standing in now, Stephen Romero. A pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
Oh, man, these are outs that you have to count on getting. You already guessed right, and you pitched out. And even just an average throw at this point is going to nail him at second base. But you can see here, this one's off to the left side of the bag, and by the time he reels it in, that runner's able to slide in there safely.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Good.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
He's set, now the pitch. 2-1. You get the sense that he might be overthrowing a little out there.
You know, and that's such a common problem for young relievers. Sometimes you got to learn to dial it back a little bit and then get it back in the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, pretty easy to get anxious there on a 3-1 count. That was a great time to call for the changeup.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And the throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Jose Pirela strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. From the stretch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. to 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Men on third with 2 down. Here's a ground ball, and it's going to get on through the hole into left field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Aroldis Vizcaíno will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in. Stepping in now, Ruben Tejada. Hey now.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
He waits, now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9th inning coming up. KC leads this one 7-5. Henry Flores is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Gary Sanchez will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Oh, he is intimidating. There's no arguing that.
Now the pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
The pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Johnny Peralta will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Two ground ball outs right here to start the ninth. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just one out away from picking up the save.
Robinson Cano makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning. Cano waits on the first pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Hey, any way you can keep this game alive, you've got to take it. You know, it's just an infield single, but at least you keep that line moving up for one more hitter.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and in steps trouble in the person of David Ortiz, the DH. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Poppy awaiting the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Well, that's the importance of having veterans on your ball club. You know, a young guy might have swung at both of those first two pitches.
The 2-0 to Ortiz. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Comes set, now the pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. And a good battle brewing as Ortiz lays off. It's full 3-2. Albert Pujols would be next. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Fouled straight back. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball four.
And he may be the closer, but he is opening up a real can of worms here. Putting another guy on base with a walk, that's not going to help things.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with two outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike one.
Don't let him score now.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Two down, runners at first and second. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Cano with the lead off second and the pitch. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now. It's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
close two-run victory. Fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Jack, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
To the money and you pass the blame. It's bad business, bad business, bad business.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harris, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Royals come out on top, 7-5. Good night from Kansas City.